So these occurrences happens with me or has been happening. But as you know, today is the Krishna Paksha of Janamashtami. Okay. This is a very, very powerful night, especially for certain people who want to start on some sort of like Shiva sadhana as well. But the thing is, just like if you guys remember about Tirupati Balaji, how I was randomly talking with my mother and a friend about Tirupati Balaji here in Texas. And next thing you know, I'm getting the prasad of Tirupati Balaji. So today, my mom made paneer, khoya paneer. I just told her she was making paneer randomly to put it in the fridge. I'm like, no, make the curry because I wanted to eat it because I love paneer. Paneer is like my number one favorite food, especially khoya paneer. So she made it, and she made a lot. So as soon as I finished my last roti, I tell my mom's like, oh my God, there's so much of paneer I made. You better be eating this for the next 3-4 days and finishing it. I'm like, why don't you pack half of it, and I'll give it to our neighbors, my daughter's best friend, who lives literally just two houses down. So she's like, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. And I gave the same paneer to our neighbors, which is pretty much just right next door. Just right next door, the one who got me Balaji Prasad. So I gave that to them a couple of weeks ago. So my mom made paneer. And as soon as I was fishing the rice roti, I'm like, yes, let's pack it. I just washed my hands, took the food, walked over to their house, 3 houses down. Okay. And I knocked on their door. And when they opened the door, the elder daughter opened the door, and their puja room is right next to as soon as you open the door. And they're in the middle of the puja today because of Ashtami. And they were literally wearing all the traditional clothes. The husband was wearing the traditional clothes. He had the string, everything. Okay, they're sitting. So I'm like, hey, my mom made extra paneer here, Then I go, oh, thank you so much. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Please enjoy. Then I started walking back from their home. Okay. I started walking back towards my house. Then after 6-7 steps, I stop. I'm like, oh, no. I gotta go back because my brain quickly figured it out. I knocked on the door and I tell them, this food that I just brought you is an omen. Whatever you were praying for, whatever you were asking the divine entity, the divine energy in your puja, because they were middle of the puja when I knocked on their door the first time. I told them, whatever that you're asking for is going to be granted. It's going to be granted. And their puja was facing east, and my house is east to them. So from east, I'm walking. Okay? From east, I'm walking. Moon is exalted in Taurus, Rohini. And the paneer that I brought is an omen that the cows, Shukra and Lakshmi and Krishna, I'll repeat again, cows, Shukra, meaning Venus, Lakshmi and Krishna heard their call. And they're like, whatever you were praying for is granted. This is how omens work. Randomly, not like planned that, okay, let's make extra paneer so I can take it to my neighbors. No, my mom made extra. And at the very last moment, she's like, it's too much. You better finish it in the next 3-4 days. And I knock on the door when they're doing their pratna, when they're doing their penance, their puja. So the second time I went, then of course the wife's like, you got to stay here. for the puja and let us give you the prasad. So I stayed there, had finished the puja. They gave me the prasad. So what I felt so good about is that I became the catalyst. And that too, look what I'm wearing today, yellow shirt. So I became the catalyst between their pratna and the answer. The penance and the answer, I became the catalyst of it. That makes me feel even much more happier. It's something amazing about seeing other people's happiness and their fulfillment of desires coming true versus you just getting whatever you want. And of course, today I'm supposed to start a very intense sadhana on Shiva. Like I told you in the beginning part, it's one of the forms of Shiva. So I'm going to be starting that sadhana today. And then let's see. But just want to say happy Janamashtami, and I'm just blessed to now finally at this later age in my life, I am seeing these not just miracles, these geometrical, astronomical play of God, Vishnu, whomever it is, and how these things work. Because and the thing is, it only works when you're pretty much going towards God. Because when you take one step towards God, it takes 10,000 steps towards you. Not just even 10 steps, 10,000 steps. So of course, as you know, I do my kriya. I spend time in meditation. I'm just wanting to know, that what is all this? What is all this? And because of that, maybe, and I'm not saying it's anything told me or any dream. No, I'm just making my educated guess that because of that, these events have been happening to me lately. And there's a lot more events that I can't even talk about. They're very sacred and very, let's just say they're on the other side. I can't even discuss them, but what I want to discuss is that power of faith in thee. Whatever thee is for you, the power of faith in thee. So don't lose that. Don't not lose that. All right. So all of you, my blessings are there with all of you. Okay. Maybe just look at the degrees of your Venus. Today, I want to give blessings to everybody. Whatever degree number it is at, hopefully on that particular day, something good happens to you. Your Venus is at 6 degrees, 6th day or 6th hour, you'll feel something. If I have any blessings given by any energy, you have it. Thank you. Bye-bye.